What if the man who wants you the most is actually the one least capable of loving you? That question alone changes everything. Because desire can look intense. It can feel passionate. It can be addictive. But intensity is not love. A man who desires you is focused on how you stimulate him, how you excite him, how you make him feel alive, powerful, validated. Desire is self-centered by nature. It asks, what do I get from her? Love asks, how do I show up for her? A desiring man often comes on strong. Fast connection, fast compliments, fast attachment. But fast doesn't mean deep. Fast often means shallow. He is pulled toward you, not anchored to you. A man who loves you moves differently. He is slower, more intentional, more grounded. Not because he feels less, but because he understands the weight of choosing a woman. Desire wants consumption. Love wants contribution. Desire wants access to your body, your time, your attention. Love wants access to your life, your reality, your emotions, your future. This is why desire fades when things get real. The moment you stop being entertaining. The moment you need support instead of giving energy. The moment you ask for clarity instead of chemistry. Desire pulls away. Love leans in. And if you've ever felt like you were giving more than you were receiving, explaining yourself too much, lowering your needs to keep him interested, that wasn't love. That was desire benefiting from your effort. This is the core truth we break down on Pure Her. Because once you see it, you stop blaming yourself. Desire is intense, but inconsistent. Love is consistent, even when it's quiet. A man who desires you shows up when it suits him. When he's lonely. When he's bored. When he wants validation. A man who loves you shows up because he said he would. Notice how desire operates in cycles. Very close. Then distant. Then intense again. That emotional roller coaster is not passion. It's instability. Love does not create anxiety. A loving man does not make you wonder where you stand. He does not keep you guessing. He does not disappear and reappear like nothing happened. Consistency is effort over time. Desire hates responsibility. Love accepts it. This is why a desiring man avoids labels, definitions, and future conversations. He wants the benefits of intimacy without the accountability of commitment. Love is not afraid of structure. Love does not fear clarity. Love does not fear expectations. Love does not fear being seen. A man who loves you wants to know where you're going, and whether he fits into that picture. A man who desires you wants to stay in the moment, because the moment requires nothing from him. And here's something important. If he says, "I'm not ready," believe him. Not as a challenge, not as something to wait through, but as information. Because when love is present, readiness follows intention. Desire delays. Love decides. Your nervous system reacts differently to desire and love. Desire keeps you alert. Love lets you relax. With a desiring man, you monitor yourself. Your words. Your reactions. Your needs. You don't want to answer too much. You don't want to scare him away. You don't want to seem difficult. That is not connection. That is self-abandonment. Love creates emotional safety. You can speak freely. You can be tired. You can be imperfect. A loving man does not punish you for having emotions. He does not withdraw affection to regain control. He does not make you feel replaceable. Desire uses attention as currency. Love uses presence as reassurance. A man who desires you often listens to respond, or to get what he wants next. A man who loves you listens to understand. Love is curious. Desire is impatient. Love asks questions. Desire makes assumptions. And this is critical. A man who loves you wants to grow with you. A man who desires you wants you to stay convenient. Growth requires effort. Convenience requires compliance. If you constantly feel like you're adjusting yourself to keep him interested, you are not being loved. You are being tolerated for what you provide. Real love does not ask you to be smaller. It asks you to be real. The shift happens when a woman stops romanticizing desire. Attention is not love. Chemistry is not commitment. Wanting you is not choosing you. A man who loves you chooses you publicly, privately, and consistently. He doesn't hide you. He doesn't postpone you. He doesn't keep you in uncertainty. Love has direction. And the moment you stop chasing desire, something powerful happens. You stop attracting emotionally unavailable men. Because desire feeds on uncertainty. Love recognizes self-worth. You don't need to be more interesting, more patient, more understanding. You need to be more discerning. And when you choose yourself, love doesn't feel like anxiety anymore. It feels like peace. If this message resonated with you, this is your space. This is what we talk about here. Like this video if it gave you clarity. Subscribe to PureHer for more honest conversations about love, men, and emotional power. Share this with a woman who is confusing desire for love. She needs this reminder. You are not hard to love. You were just settling for desire.